JB Cycles here with my Bitcoin video on October the 24th. So as you see, we are starting to break this trend line going back to 2022, and looking at the 17-week cycle. In my previous video I compared with this top in 2021 and I saw some similarities, but if we remove this, we see where we are now. We are starting to break this trend line, and as you see, the 17-week cycle is still kind of bullish, but what we are seeing here is probably a early breakdown, which means it is a bearish left translated cycle. So the market is probably topping out before the cycle has its top, and we should probably then focus on the cycle low and a market low around sometime in December. But still room here to struggle with this trend line and make some false break above it. We still haven't made a lower shoulder here, so yeah, we probably need to have a bounce and make a lower high, and then we are starting to see a downtrend. Looking at the 17-week cycle offset, we see we still haven't broken the offset, so not a bearish confirmation from that indicator, but we have the 4-week cycle, and as I showed you before here, the Bitcoin has shifted by a half cycle. So now the 4-week cycle lows are at this midpoint. As you see, we are making these lows at the midpoint, and here's my rough forecast from 1 and 2 weeks ago. And as you see, the market broke down a bit early here, and either that was a bearish signal that we were going to continue down into today, or maybe that we are making a bottom formation that completes around today. And actually it was kind of yesterday or Wednesday, I can't remember, but in essence, in my opinion, we have followed this prediction. And now what's coming up next? Well, probably I just have to state what this cycle is saying here. Well, the cycle is going up, so the market should bounce, just as I have drawn here. And if we compare with the two previous cycles, at this point, what happened here at this point, going back 1 and 2 cycles, well, we kind of rallied. So we have to see now the next week or so, how will the market rally and how high? And we should probably look for some kind of a shoulder in a week's time or so, and then we are starting to see a downtrend is being visible. We will see lower lows and lower highs, and the trend should be down into December sometime. But very short term, looks kind of a possible bear flag here, or is it a double low? We have to see, but the first few days here and into next week sometime, cycle is going up, favoring some kind of a bounce, and then probably a shoulder, and then going down. And the next cycle low is about 4 weeks away from today, which means, let me see, actually, we are here right now, and if we go forward 1 cycle, we get to around November the 20th. Yeah, expect some kind of a bounce and going down to November the 20th. That's it. Bitcoin is behaving well regarding these cycles. The Norwegian market, as I just showed you in the other video, is behaving well, but the S&P is difficult to predict. So that's the next video, but it will be probably tomorrow. So see you.